Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So, today we're talking about Jupiter and Sun, conjunct and trine. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. And to be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the notification bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. Alright, so first off, let's talk about conjunctions and trines. So, planets are conjunct and trine when they are either in the first house from each other, in other words, sharing a house, conjunct, or they are trine, which means they are 5 or 9 places away from that planet. So, up here somewhere, you're going to see the trinal positions of Sun from Jupiter. And vice versa applies as well. So, for instance, if Jupiter is in the first house, Sun is conjunct Jupiter or trine Jupiter if it's in the first, fifth, or ninth house. In Nandi Nadi, this is considered a conjunction. Or a combination, I should say. Now, an example of these placements, these combinations, if they're not in the first, fifth, or ninth house, is if Jupiter's in the fourth house, then Sun is in combination, conjunct or trine, with Jupiter, either when Sun would be in the 4th, 8th, or 12th house from Jupiter. So this is how we see these conjunctions and trines. So, if you have this, there are certain things that we're going to see. Now, for those, let's talk about Jupiter. So Jupiter is wisdom. Jupiter is religion, spirituality. Jupiter is the heavy one. The biggest themes of your life will be Jupiter. Jupiter is you, because Jupiter is life. Without Jupiter, you would be dead. So because Jupiter is that life force, Jupiter represents you. Jupiter is also your children. Jupiter is your guru, your mentors, your teachers. Jupiter is a significator of travel. So these are just some of the things that Jupiter represents. Now, let's talk about Sun. Sun's your father figures. Sun is government. Sun's politics. Sun, to some degree, also represents children, in particular the first child, because Sun originally rules the 5th house. Sun is your ego. A king has a lot of ego. They're full of themselves. Just look at most world leaders. Trust me, prime ministers and stuff, they practically consider themselves royalty. So do a lot of people. So, Sun represents these people as well. Same thing with presidents. Now, Sun is... trying to think. Sun is also your pride. So it's not just ego, it's also pride. Sun is anger. Sun is the main significator of anger. You would think it would be Mars, but no. See, Mars is a soldier. Mars has to listen to the king. Mars can't be getting angry in front of the king. King will have Mars executed. King being the sun. So, king is the one that's allowed to get angry. So we also see Sun as a significator of anger. So these are just some of the things that Sun represents. So, when we see Jupiter and Sun conjunct or trine from each other, one thing that we see is your father will gain weight after you were born. Father could have been skinny before you were born, but after, he started gaining weight because Jupiter is expansion. Now father is expanding. Here we see your father becomes more religious or spiritual after you're born. Jupiter is prosperity. Father would find more prosperity in his life after you were born. But another thing that we see is this person, not the father, this person would have an expanded sense of ego and pride and anger. That's another thing that we see with this. Also, your father could be very close to you. You could have the support of the father. One thing that we see is this person, if Sun has a lower degree than Jupiter, then you come into this life with strong leadership qualities. You come into this life being able to lead others. Now, if Sun has a higher degree than Jupiter, then you would learn to be a leader. Another thing we see with this is that you and your father would both obtain some degree of fame in this life. Bare minimum, you would be well known in your community. You would be respected. Like I said, same thing with your father. Now, your father could be like your guru as well in this life. Not only that, but this position shows that your father would find a guru in life. Now, this also shows that father would be well educated. Because Jupiter is one of the significators of education as well. See, Jupiter may be you, but Jupiter also has its significance for your father. Another thing that we see is you can be somewhat political. What do I mean by that? Well, you could get involved in politics. You could also have the support of the government. Because Sun is the government. Now government is right there with you. Now hopefully, in a good way, hopefully the government is supporting you. So we see that as well with Jupiter and Sun combination. Another thing that we can see with this is a person might be interested in gold. Because Sun is gold. But that's a fairly minor thing with this. But yeah. So, this has been Jupiter Sun conjunct in Trine. If you've liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the notification bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.